Gentlemen, the locks.
Okey, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, perlawanan Grand Final Wildcard guys China menentang Russia. Sama-sama kita saksikan perlawanan di lane of door.
There was a crossover, but not between these two teams, not between
versus
these two wildcard hopefuls looking to make
Virtus.pro.
it into
Russia,
the
betul kan?
group stage of the mid-season cup. Welcome to game number 1.
What a way to introduce our top two
Tahun ni yang
teams
better.
from the wild
Tahun ni
card
better.
to
Aku rasa
really
ni
show
quite
what this
balance
matchup
tengok
is
dia
all
punya
about
ni je lah
in a
kot.
best of 5 to make up for the lost
Dia
time
punya
of not being able to battle it out.
disiplin
Early
je
on,
lagi kot.
Cat9 is going to get
Good lah.
chunked out, especially when Bobert is making sure that Cat9 is forcing out his Revitalize so early on in the game.
Bobber. Here you're saying, right? Hylos can deal a disgusting amount of damage. Oddly enough, from a tank
Cuma
early
SP
on.
ni kenapa
What a
SP
way
ni?
to counter it. Then by exposing it to so much magic damage. Oh
Confirm.
my lord, Lanaya put down a half health.
No
Haufu
surprises.
answers back. This is fine. Pluto's gonna recover. Pluto's going to regenerate off of random targets, skill vamping away. Now, looking at the emblems, how do you build gold lane Kimmy? This is pretty similar to just normal Kimmy.
Well, it is. It's extremely similar in a matter of fact. And I think that the only thing that Super Gorka has to be aware of is when Mikey hits level 4, right? Keep in mind that this is still Master Assassin. If Mikey can catch him off when his passive is down, he can get an immaculate trade against him. He's running the flicker, and same goes for Super Gorka. But now we see first fight actually breaking out, and Doryu gets knocked down.
Hello.
Takes a quad shadow.
Boleh tabrak jungle ni?
Oh,
tapi
picks up 2. That's it. Pluto finds it with the help of his passive.
Mati,
Now that
wish.
Dawn is here, he's looking for a trade back. and he
Zuxi
should
kan dekat wildcard ni famous gila tu.
and Doryu as well. Can they chunk him out enough? Vengeance already
Tu
popped.
down
Oki shadow kills
Hayabusa
coming through, and there we
ulti
have it.
Esme
They
down.
found one, and he might even get another.
Oh,
forcing out
Revitalize.
the Revitalize.
Selamat,
Out of
guys.
Cat9, and Doryu backs away. I'm sorry, Mr. Horse. I'll take a step back.
Multiple decisions Andoryu needed to make. Took the long way around to have extra cooldowns on his shurikens, but he was put down to an inch of his health. So did not want to
Dalam
push
PS tengok main boleh buat.
issue there. This does put Virtus.pro about 1,000 up. They're 1 kill ahead of Rare Adam as the turtle spawns. No one from the Chinese squad
Betul dimulakan oleh Virtus.pro.
just yet. This looks like a clear take for VP.
It should be pretty easy for them, right? Virtus.pro, full control over what they wanted in the map. They've traded well, they've traded up, and now 1,300 gold ahead of their opponents. Where are they going to start bleeding that pressure, right? Because Pluto and Bobert, they've done these early engages before. They've invaded the enemy jungle. They have a rough idea where Lanaya is going to be, and it looks like they want to apply that pressure towards the gold lane.
All right, finally we get some action in the gold. XP lane has been moving around. It's really a race of who can get out first. Dawn got 2 on him. Lanaya to the rescue.
Sudah
and they're
datang.
trying Phantom Execution,
Ika.
forcing back out the flicker out of the way. That's a battle spell
yes.
down for the side of Virtus.
Karena ni bukan MPI Indo ke? MPI Indo lah. Dia Indo. Dewa.
Phantom Execution,
Mesin
pretty
pengacau.
short cooldown in retrospect compared to the Oki Shadow kill.
1,500 gold between these two squads. Now just about 1,000. Rare Adam making good moves. Again, they feinted the weakness up top, allowed for the failed rotation down bottom. Again, forced that flicker away from Bad Caught. It will be out of commission even until the second turtle. So Rare Adam might go ahead and try to contest. Trying to steal away this small camp from Lanaya. Lanaya sitting at level 6. Still at equilibrium with Andoryu. Like, this is not stopping his farming pattern just yet.
Rare Adam's composition allows them to play off of a really big snowball, but at the same time have some pretty decent scaling at the end of the day. So whether they are ahead or behind, Rare Adam, they've got all of those roles covered.
Malaysia tak ada apa, 23 bulan, 23. Sabar guys,
Well?
sabar.
I mean, Super Gorka can
Wildcard
deal
tak ada
some
Malaysia,
damage,
guys.
but he's really dependent on everybody else to do well. Bobber, Bad Caught, on top of Andoryu, and I would say especially Andoryu.
Interesting choice for a first item, Super Gorka, building the concentrated energy. So I'd reckon he knows he's in for a fight early. Maybe after this first turtle, second turtle, I think he'd want to be part of it. This is where it spawns. Upper quarter, Cat9 sandwiched by 3.
Now they're going to get right on top of Cat9. He's going to get picked up, pulled back.
Banyak damage Hylos kena ni.
Still active
Betul lah, ada pula tu.
the energy charge with the help of the turtle.
Tak pergi
This
settle
is
lagi, tak pasal
honestly
settle.
really
Walau
good
weh.
for Virtus.pro, right? Rare Adam need to
Pergi.
respect Super Gorka because Kimmy is so deadly early on. They're going to take it slow. Pluto holding on to Song. Glorious pathway comes
Terus
out for Sunny
Buffy,
Cat 9.
ultimate
all
Zetian.
catches all three. And now Dawn
Dan
with
slot tak ada
AOG
ruang nak
in the
pergi
back.
dekat
Slow
turtle.
them down.
Turtle
Powerful
hanya
piece
dapat.
from Lanaya as well. They make
Wah,
it out of there. Super
menunggang
Gorka
untuk
finds
mati
one
je, guys.
in Cat 9 and Dawn is left to dry. The vengeance is good, but is it good enough with the help of the damage of Powerful?
Dawn
Dawn
mati.
gets knocked back, caught, takes the kill.
Way too much sustainable damage, whether it be through skills or right clicks. Virtus.pro convert through the roof, taking down that mid tier 1, a main
Ini
artery.
aku rasa terlampau menunggu kari ni.
Making narrow even more rare Adam's
hidup ni, game ni.
window to farm. Suddenly they're up
Dan
by
slot pun
almost
nampak
3,000
kurang
gold, and a
impactful
good
kat
chunk
game ni
of
lagi.
that
Belum ada
is,
bisa-bisa
believe it
dia
or not,
lagi.
on Bober. Bober. What is
Gatot
this guy
gila guys,
made
tak
of?
jadi apa cok.
He's made a steal so far.
Lama tu.
Meantime, it looked like Lanaya wanted to chunk
Play
out
Malaysia
Pluto,
nanti
but
siapa je bah? Jadual pun belum keluar kan, macam mana aku nak tahu.
It's just so much better than Rare Adam, right? Everybody from Gatot all the way to this Kimmy, early to mid game. You just don't have the base damage to compete with these type of heroes.
Super Gorka picking up his Sky Piercer. Pluto now on that Thunderbelt.
Wow.
This is a very good position for Virtus.pro. They can keep pushing the advantage, giving Rare Adam not the easiest time at all.
Virtus.pro dapat banyak mission dapat lah.
Pluto, and the only way you
Gold
can tell
base
if it's a
3,000 guys,
real engagement is via an ult from Powerful. That makes it very difficult for Rare Adam. That makes you question if it's safe for Mikey to farm, and that's one of their main ways to make it through.
Ayah dah
to the
split
late
lah,
game.
dapat
At
ruang
least
banyak.
Mikey can
Terus
scale up.
Buffy,
Cat 9 dropping
WILDCARD
the
ni
first
cari.
pathway here.
Oh, they're even dropping
Ultimate
everything. The trigger
Zetian,
has been
Esme
pulled.
ulti, Gatot
Now the
ulti,
AOG trying to
flicker
instigate Cat 9
pada
as
marksman.
well as Dawn are in a lot
Alas
of trouble. The
balik,
damage is just
Dawn
not there.
mati.
Super Gorka untouched and doesn't have to worry
Seronok
about
obvious game ni
anything.
guys.
Doesn't have to worry
Ayah
about
datang.
anything, but here comes
Sap.
Primordial,
Memang
finds it,
meninggal.
isolation and taken out
Easy
by Bad
kill.
Card. Virtus.pro deny Rare Adam.
Again, it's a understanding of who's the beat
bilang.
down. I think Rare Adam
Kenapa
misread the
SME?
situation, saying, hey,
Homeboy tak jawab wildcard ke lambat lagi? Mana ada Homeboy cakap wildcard
let's
guys.
do
Kita
it.
cakap tak ada.
Fury of the Phoenix. Oh wait, there's 4 more coming, and then Andori
dekat
from
group
the
stage
flank,
terus.
and instead they lost out.
Malaysia
Not
ada
just
2
on
slot.
bodies, but even the turret plus the turtle, everything is going Virtus.pro's way, and Andori, he's feeling himself, picks up a Sky Piercer.
That's how you know that they are that far ahead. They've already developed a 5K lead in the back pocket, right? An insurance policy. Dawn, he is not scaling as well as he wants to, especially with the snowball developing further and further for Virtus.pro. Pluto, he's going to take his time here. I think Rare Adam, it's a problem now that Super Gorka has been unlocked from his lane. With all the T1s missing, we can see that Lanaya is trying to split push on the opposite side to at least fight back for the economy.
And this is in an effort to let
Greatest
Mikey
hero siya.
farm. Give resources to Mikey. He's your only real out. I think the whole Dawn gambit is out the window.
Jangan gurau tiba-tiba lah buffering guys.
Virtus.pro are playing in the late game now, even before the 8-minute mark. So with that, the lead has grown up to 5,000. Mikey just built his golden staff. And here's the thing. I think Rare Adam are struggling to get Mikey into position to matter. Cat 9 is just too soft. Dawn is too soft. The Vengeance only has so much cooldown. Oh, Shadow Kill!
I mean, the Shadow Kill's almost good. RNG not in favor.
Tu lah Naya tu kalau mati tu.
They did have to use Cat 9
kerugiannya seterusnya.
to just for some kind of guarantee here.
Bro.
Based on what we were seeing from the items, I do notice that Lanaya actually going for the Malefic Roar. Super Gorka, what a hefty purchase here. Holy Crystal already completed. He is going to be cutting through the members of Rare Adam.
And this is a blessing that matters.
Terus
Andori gets caught underneath the glorious pathway.
Hanya tak ada shadow.
Mikey here should be able to secure this kill. No problem.
Nice.
Nicely played. Rare Adam find one, but the T2 down by mid side is going to collapse under the pressure of Virtus.pro. This is how they've been playing, right? They can play that 4-1 style that we were, well, I would say we were expecting from early
Calculation
on,
tu Hayabusa tak ada ulti.
only deployed now.
And that was, one could argue, a way for them to push.
Final pak, ya.
But they could have taken their time.
Ayah
Now
buat
Rare Adam has
gangster,
the numbers
ya.
advantage.
Ni Povia sedap duk
Forcing
team
the
fight ni.
scenario here, Pluto, and as well
Bam.
as Michael, who again just too strong with the lead that Super Gorka
Empat
has.
dah mati,
That
guys.
vengeance is only gonna
Ismail.
buy you 3 seconds worth of time. You're gonna get melted down.
So apparently the number
Tak ada, tak ada hero selain Kari dapat
5,000
burst.
gold. A single
Obvious
hero
ni, guys.
is 5,000 gold.
Itu je.
Rare Adam could not push the advantage. I could have sworn they were looking at Virtus.pro. There's only 4 of you. There's no way without Andor will you take this fight. Virtus.pro says, nah. They push him out of the Lord pit.
Negara apa?
Send them back
China
to their
versus
own lane
Russia.
that has a tier 2 up top. And now Rare Adam has no choice but to ube. They are sticking to each other, clumping up.
Lot mudah
allowing
kan
Virtus.pro
dapat
to
kan
score a Lord
Virtus.pro.
uncontested.
Let's see how Virtus.pro is going to try and close this game out. Because again, a big problem we've seen for a lot of wildcard
Rasa boleh defend ini
when
guys.
you have a lead, how do you
Boleh
convert
berapa?
that into a
5,000.
game-winning scenario? How do you break the base?
And there's but one time Virtus.pro struggled to do that against Influence Rage. That is their game
Ayah,
3
3 item.
in that
Sky
best of 3
piece.
series. Talking
Wah,
about
X
19 and a half
Hunter Strike.
minutes. Now we're looking about halfway that. 10 minutes in. Holy Defense is still standing. Badcott waiting to get the signal to jump in. No one yet under the spell of Bober. And they pop the Holy Defenses.
All right,
Tim Sasa ke? Bukan.
Start here. We're past the 10-minute mark, and I saw the item.
Tak salah aku
Holy
bukan,
cow!
guys.
Super Gorka already has 4 items complete. A Sky Piercer being one of them, and even a Divine
tahulah.
Blade. So even your Radiant Armor won't mean anything. Traction Pulse, AOG
Badcott
comes out through
lompat,
catches
flicker,
2, however, forcing us
Sekian,
with the Fury of the Phoenix
Jaki,
guarantees one of the frontliners.
Putu
Falling
down.
Star move catches onto 3.
Ayah shadow, masih ada shadow kat badan. Ultimate. Ayah
Ayah
dapat balik tak? Dapat.
Sky Piercer active. Mikey takes Badcott. Mikey is looking
Ini
for
Kari
more.
free hit.
Super. Gorka
Sedap,
takes
guys.
them
Kalau
out.
Kari free hit memang
Another
sedap.
Inhibitor will collapse.
2 for 2
untuk
on
dua.
Messi. I'd reckon Virtus.pro is reading the room and saying, oh, we might overextend. Cat9 still alive.
Mati ayah tu.
Wants to take the shadow back. Mikey makes
Mistik
the
sendiri,
play with
guys.
the help of Cat9.
Rope a dope. Rare Adam used the
Dapat
high
satu ini
ground
lebih.
to their
Ni Kari ni
advantage and got a
jangan
kill
barbar kan.
onto Andoryu.
Maju seorang-seorang
I
lai.
think it was more beneficial to take down Badcott. There was at least some bounty on him. But to slow down Andoryu's snowballing, that is also key. He is up 2 levels on Lanaya. I wouldn't even dare to think how much gold is between them. They're still looking at about a 6,000, 5,000 gold lead. Damage dealt though. Look at Don.
Excuse me?
It's costing him a lot though. This is off of the back of his constant dancing around and constant use of vengeance.
I agree, but at the same time, well, it's rather shocking that he's almost 10,000, like 9,000 ahead in terms of raw damage.
But he does also top the rankings in damage taken. It's a matter of quality, quantity versus quality. Now Cat9 dropping the Glorious Pathway, all in an effort to just help keep the purple on their side.
And Virtus.pro, they understand, as long as we don't interact with you, we take away your economic, we maintain our economic advantage by ensuring that you starve in your own jungle and put yourself in dangerous positions by walking out to the waves.
Like a medieval castle
Kalau
siege.
kita menang dia
Time is
kena
on our
dari
side
awal
as
lah
long
apa?
as you're not getting resources. Rare
enak
Adam, despite the win in the bottom lane,
Kejap,
despite the punish, are still struggling, still going around the map as a 5-man coalition.
Tak juga okey juga. Late dia pun okey juga.
Little
battle of discipline macam aku cakap lah. Hylos down. Alamak, miss. Kena perangkap. Ada besar ulti. Ada slot. Lari, ada slot. Mati. Okay. Rata tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Nampaknya game pertama mudah Virtus.pro mendapatkan mata yang pertama. Sama-sama kita saksikan game yang kedua sebentar saja lagi guys. Esmin top pick. Congratulations to Virtus.pro. Sama-sama kita saksikan game kedua kejap lagi. Jangan lupa like, comment, share dan bagi pendapat korang. Yang paling penting jangan lupa subscribe guys. Let's go for our next match.